Hey folks, I'm out here on Laurel Hill Multiple Use Trail off Peters Mountain in Kentucky, in Big South Fork. We're gonna hike today down a trail I've never been all the way down into no business and look around a bit down there. And back up another trail, some new country for me today. As you can see by the sign destruction, a lot of bear activity out here. That's not very old. But anyhow, we're gonna head on down here, make a day of it. Come along with us. Thanks. Again, this is an extension of the Kentucky Hiking Trail. It actually starts up above Blue Heron, well, in Kentucky. We're going to work our way up those trails here later in the fall and the winter. And you probably can't read it, but we're on the state line, so we're crossing back over from Kentucky into Tennessee. And we're starting to get into steep country now. There's the no vehicle beyond this point sign. Of course, bears have messed up with that one, and they have torn the Tennessee welcomes you sign down. So I don't guess the bears welcome us, but we're heading on. Yeah, you find some of these cliffs around through here, big old trees hanging over it. Looks like they sat down, hanging their butt out over the edge. Oh well. It's nice down through here. Man, it's gorgeous down in here. Right beside the road, big old cliffs. Man, all the greenery and the boulders, the moss, ferns. Absolutely beautiful. It's kind of crazy how that would happen. Rock there's in layers, but it seems like one of the pieces just decided to slide out. Oh well, heading on. Yeah, it's not hard at all to go ahead and just step across Burke's branch right here, but it'd be nice if they fix that bridge though. A lot of it's not in bad shape up here, but down there looks like the timber's rotted out of the bottom. Anyway. And now that we're down here in the bottom up from No Business Creek, hard to tell it on like grown-up stuff, but Harv Slavin and Will Ike Smith and their families lived right here You can still see the stonework. And hopefully you'll be watching. But a fine lady that goes by the name of Constant Companion on YouTube really was happy when I found this and showed it to her last year. So one more time. And you really can't tell it it's grown up so bad. But that was the chimney of the home site. What's left of it. We're gonna head on up the trail. It might be hard to see, but here are some old fencing, cedar fence post over, but yeah, these are open fields here behind this one time. And I think we're getting to the edge of the Francis Miller home site, so on the banks of No Business Creek. We stepped off the road. You can kind of tell at one time this is all cleared out. And remains of the Francis Miller home. There's the chimney. It remains of an old galvanized wash tub. Every home place. And right there's the chimney. But every home place had a wash tub. All right, we're gonna go on down the creek. You're right in here above where the, I guess the water wheel probably stayed. It's a little squareness, rocks. Straight across. Big pile of rocks. And you can see that log left over in the middle of the creek, and it has big steel spikes all the way across sticking out of it. Man, it's a pretty place. Yeah, those big rock piles there, a lot of that was hand stacked. And you got this big log anchored in at that end. And you can see these metal bolts sticking out of them, and some of them still got the heads on. It's anchored into that end under a big rock pile. So yeah, this is definitely the site of Francis Miller's gristmill. Another old galvanized, this is more like a water bucket, which would make more sense because the old school site is kind of right over the top of that sign right in there. We're gonna go check it out. There's not much left of it, but we're gonna give it a look anyway. Yeah, and you can absolutely tell those rocks aren't stacked that level and square by accident. And rocks there, and here is the other end, same thing. But this is all that's left of the spot where the no business school and church was at. Because normally these communities, if building large enough to have a school, was also doubled as a church. So, cedar tree's dead. Kind of wonder what the spike was for. No. Anyway, again, there's the cornerstones of the old school building church. We're gonna head on. Okay, this is something cool, and I didn't know the bears did this, but we found this in a couple of different places. He comes up here and steps in the exact same footprint. On the way to his signpost, his marking tree, which is pretty, yeah, it's pretty tore up. He's been tending this tree for years. But to step in the exact same footsteps every time coming through there, I didn't know bears would do that. But anyway, we're about to top of the mountain now, and that's one of the things Big South Fork. If you've never been here, it starts up on ridge tops and everything's downhill. At the end of a long day, when your legs are weary, you've got about a mile uphill to go, but we're about there. Okay, long, probably over a mile. Not of it, all of it uphill, but most of it was, but we're back to Staffey's car. Well, we're done for the day. It's getting late in the afternoon. That was a very enjoyable day. Went down a couple of trails never had been through the trails down in no business, but the trail back out had never done that either. So, you know, very enjoyable, nice day. No Business Creek is always pretty. Old homesites, remains of France Miller's gristmill and his homesite. I mean, just a real good day to be out in the woods. And for August the 13th, it only got to about 80 degrees today, and that's not going to happen very often. So, you know, we got out and enjoyed it. So, you know, I just want to thank you for watching. There'll be more coming. So this is Papa in the Woods. See ya. Let's go home.